Hi there everybody, this is Jazz aka Trend Trader for you. Just wanted to do a follow-up video on the S&P 500 analysis that I did back in I think September, and I'll show you what I was thinking, and I'll play the clip that was done while back and see if that makes sense. And if you haven't watched it, I strongly recommend to watch it because I talk about total pure analysis, no jargon, no nothing, just looking at the trend, looking at a little bit of the guides which are from your candlestick, and just simply by looking at the whole technical analysis, keeping it very simple, okay, cutting out all the jargon, no indicators, just simple trend. As you can see, higher highs, higher lows, and simple trend lines, candlesticks, and that's it, support and resistance, right? So let me just play this clip really quick, and that way you'll understand what I was talking back then and how did it turn out. Okay, so I was at, actually wrote some times so that I don't waste your time. Okay, so if I go to 620, 620, and you can see right around here.
Head down, okay? He could poke his head down to right around here, okay? Right around this level. Look at the monthly chart. He could poke his head down right here. And my technical thinking is gonna bounce up back to the upside. Bullish? Yes, definitely bullish in the monthly time frame. And if I'm wrong, hey, so what? It's totally okay to be wrong, because why? You always.
So I'm gonna fast forward it to take it to 7:55 mark so that you can see exactly what I was thinking. Okay, again, this is total technical analysis. There is no makeup stuff. There is basically no I don't have a magic ball, right? I just look at the trend and see, okay, this is what's happening, and if it helps somebody, great. If it doesn't help somebody, hey, that's totally fine either. So let's go to 7:55 mark and you will understand what I was talking around that time. Let's do a little bit right around here.
Which is this huge bullish candle, open here, close here, right? That makes it a kind of like a flaggy pattern. We have a little bit of flag, let me see, a little bit of flag going on here, okay? And this could be going on for maybe, I don't know, another month, 2 months, doesn't matter. But my thinking is that it's probably going to break out of it, and the length of this is right here, okay? So that's your flagpole. Once it breaks out, okay, it's gonna go up as the length of this. So that would be the next targeted move based on the flagpole that I see. Again, bullish, 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 yes, definitely.
So as I said, bullish, right? Not because I had a magic ball. Simply, I was looking at the trend. So we were talking about right around this month, which is September. And this is the September month. Let me just zoom in so you can easily see that. So this was the month we were talking about. Price exactly came in. It poked his head right around here. Sorry about my little kid is screaming downstairs, Kirit, and my wife is working from home, so I got lucky. And I'm jumping on the computer, taking every advantage of it that I can to put out a decent enough video for you guys. So yes, the price beautifully came down in here. As you can see, this is what I call candle in control. Okay, meaning this high was made, which sucked up all the stops. Again, watch the video. Okay, watch the video. Everybody that was shorted sucked up all the stops and had a beautiful, kind of like a very bullish candle. Opened at the bottom, closed very almost to the top, which makes it that bullish sentiment is really heavy in this candle, right? Retraced back. I wanted to actually jump up from here because this looks like about 50% retracement to this candle, but eventually price actually came down even below that, but that's fine because this is where I saw the floor or the resistance where the price broke out of, and eventually there was demand in there. Okay, I had to look at it in a smaller time frame, so you can't really tell on there, but you have to go into daily and see if there is a demand zone or there is a decent enough of a past resistance now acting as a support, right? Which is the core of trading, learning your just 3 simple rules. Your support and resistance, trends, and the candlestick. And went in very in detail about talking about this indecision high wave doji candle. Price came in, boom, bounced up. So that's a very, I think, sky's the limit. Okay, again, I look at the trend, I based on that, we predict how far the prices could go, and we go in a small step. We don't say, okay, price is gonna jump up to 300 or 250. No, we basically look at what you have right in here, and based on that, you predict your price movement based on the bull flag that I was talking about, and then prices now. You have a new plan, right? The new plan is now the prices have already made a new high on the SPY. Where is the new floor, right? Where is the new past resistance which could act as new floor, right? Because you have no supply up there. There is no ceiling. Ceiling is the moon. Ceiling is the sky. But you do have a past resistance which could act as a new floor. In fact, I'll go into smaller time frame and see if we can find one, right? Let's go in here. So this is again, I don't play with this one a whole lot. So turn that off. So this area right there, guys. Okay, trend line. Okay, this area is if the price retraces back to this area, which could act as your new floor now. You see that? Only because the reason why, I mean, it's not rocket, trading isn't rocket science. It's all about for educating yourself, disciplining yourself, and motivating yourself, and seeing, okay, you have to abide by the rules. You don't just jump in. If you want to jump in, go in a little bit, very, very smallest quantity, and then let the price come into your area by putting an alert, by putting some kind of strategy where, okay, if price is going to come in, I'm going to get alerted by the system, whatever you have, Thinkorswim, TradeStation, E-Trade, and the system's going to alert me, and then I'll see if there's a reversal candle happening. Okay, so this is a price where I see a nearest kind of a floor. Price might come in here, but the way it looks like, it might not. Okay, but this is where your decent floor is. Price might come in here, bounce up again. Use your trend lines, right? Use your trend line as a guide. You can use indicators if you want, that's totally fine, but use the technical analysis. Use the pure technical analysis by pointing out the candlestick, by pointing out the support and resistance, and your trends, right? So let me see if this program will let me go into smaller time frame. Okay, I don't see a support in 4 hour. I'm gonna go back into 2 hour and see if there is another support a little bit, but let me see if I go into an hour if the system will let me. It does actually. Okay, there is a smaller area right around here, okay, that looks like could act as an area where prices could come down and bounce up from here. Okay, I'm actually going in, so you got to understand what I'm doing here. I was looking at the huge time frame, which was a monthly, right? I don't know this system well, so I was looking at the huge time frame, which is a longer term time frame, right? But if you draw your lines, you can see those in a smaller time frame. So you have to understand, are you a day trader? Are you a long-term trader? You're a swing trader. You have to identify yourself, what kind of trader you're. If you're a long-term trader, hey, you know what, this is your area. You gotta wait till the time comes in. But if you're trading in a smaller time frame, if you're trading as a day trader, this is a demand. This is an area where you can wait for the prices to come down and see if you have a reversal candle in here and bounce up again. Okay, and I mean, you can even go down into, I don't know if the system will let me, the trading view. It's still working. I do see a little bit of support here. Okay, I do see a little bit of support. The way it looks like, you see how the trend has been developed even in 30 minutes. You had huge rally based, somewhat of a rally based, another rally based, had a pullback, and it's basing it actually looks like a, not the best of the best bull flag. It looks like it's about to break out again, right? You had a huge, you had a higher high, and it's basing around here, right? It's basing. The longer it bases, it's sucking up all the supply that's around in here. Eventually, if people that are shorting in here, they're saying, okay, we are depending, or we are predicting, they're wrongfully predicting, I'll tell you that, the prices are about to go down and we can short it. Can they short it? There's a little gap in here. They can short it to fill the gap and take their profits, but that's not enough of a risk reward ratio. So your best bet, looking at the monthly, looking at the weekly, looking at the daily, even looking at the hourly 30 minutes, is to go long in this kind of market, because you're basing. you have to think that if there is no supply, people want this rally to just continue to go up. Okay, good luck, the whatever Trump won. But again, sometimes it has nothing to do with a lot of fundamentals. It's just technically driven. Market is technically driven, in my opinion, right? Everybody has their own opinion. But if there's a huge move that is coming, huge correction that is coming, that is going to be delivered by, or that's going to be manipulated by the bigger big bosses, right? The golden, and I talked about in the last video. I mean, it has nothing to do with the small traders. They're not gonna change the market. Once the big institutions decide, let's let's make a big correction. Okay, let's put in a huge pullback in the market. They will. All they have to do is sell few millions of the orders, and you will see that happening. But we're not. What are we seeing is they want the market to keep going up, and it's keep going up, right? Looking at the the biggest chart to the smaller chart. So anyway, so that was the analysis that I wanted to kind of update it on, that I provided in this video. You can this was done on the 22nd of September. You can watch this video, and if it makes sense to you, good, and if it doesn't, I'm sure there are like tons of other traders or educators out there that are teaching this, but probably same material if they're true traders, right? Anyway, so that's it. I have nothing else to add in that, and I would just be long. I would still be long in this market unless in fact I'm even more bullish than I said bullish here, because you had another higher high. What you want to be waiting for is a somewhat of a, I'm just drawing another trend line in here, see if sometimes these trend lines help, because so somewhat of a trend line in here. You have a meeting connecting this one at this point, so you could have somewhat of a pullback into retest of this trend line. Okay, and I don't know if that's gonna happen, but hey, that's the way I look at it. That's the way you draw your roadmap and see, okay, we had a test here, more likely might just keep on supporting this trend line, and you might even have another move to the upside from here and make another high, right? So you make the roadmap, and after you make that roadmap, you follow it, and if it doesn't work out, what is your best friend? Stops are your best friend. So keep doing that till you're stopped out. Keep profiting till you are proven wrong. All right, guys, take care, and I'll talk to you guys later. Just wanted to put out a quick video, and hopefully everybody's doing fine, and take care.